Welcome viewers. In this chapter, here are some narration sentences for practice. These sentences are of different types: simple sentences, interrogative sentences, exclamatory and optative sentences. Narration exists for practice assorted sentence. First, interrogative sentences. Change the following sentences into indirect speech. The old man said to the child, "Why did you break this window pane?" This is an interrogative sentence starting with why. Said to will change into asked. There will be no word in place of inverted commas, and interrogative sign will be changed into full stop. The old man asked the child why he had broken that window pane. The teacher said, "Boys, what are you doing here? Why do you not go to your classrooms?" In this sentence, there are two parts. Both parts are of interrogative type, and these parts start with what and why. So, for these two sentences, asked will be written in place of said to. The teacher asked the boys what they were doing there and why they did not go to their classrooms. Her brother said to her, "What present should I bring for you when I return from Bombay?" Her brother asked her what present he should bring for her when he returned from Bombay. The rich man said to the beggar, "Why do you not do any work? Do you not feel ashamed as you are begging alms from people?" This sentence contains two sentences. Both are of interrogative type, but one sentence starts with why and the other with do. So for both of these sentences, said to will change into asked. The rich man asked the beggar why he did not do any work and if he did not feel ashamed as he was begging alms from. The traveler asked the cabman, "How long will it take to reach the destination? Can you drive the cab a little faster?" In this sentence also there are two interrogative sentences, one starting with how and the second with can. So there are both types of interrogative sentences in this sentence. The traveler asked the cabman how long it would take to reach the destination and if he could drive the cab a little faster. The customer said to the shopkeeper, "What is the price of this article? Can you give me two of these articles?" The customer asked the shopkeeper what the price of that article was and if he could give him two of these articles. The old lady said, "Can you tell me where does this road lead to? Will you guide my way to the railway station, young man?" In this sentence, there are two interrogative sentences, but both are starting with can and will. So, these two sentences are of the same type. The old lady asked the young man if he could tell her where that road led to and if he would guide her way to the railway station. The priest said, "Where does this young lady come from? Can you tell me this, gentleman?" The priest asked the gentleman where that young lady came from and if he could tell him that. Shylock said, "How can you tell me a cheat? Will you not pay me my dues according to the deed, Portia?" Shylock asked Portia how she could call him a cheat, and if she would not pay him his dues according to deed. Exercise number 2. Exclamatory sentences. The woman said, "What a beautiful child this is." The woman exclaimed that that child was very beautiful. His aunt said, "What a pleasant surprise to see you here." His aunt exclaimed that it was a very pleasant surprise to see him there. Hamlet said, "How unlucky I am that I cannot find out any solution." Hamlet exclaimed that he was very unlucky that he could not find out any solution. The captain said, "Bravo, well done, boys." The captain applauded the boys, saying that they had done well. The leader said, "Alas, we have lost the game." The leader exclaimed that they had lost the game. Boys said, "Hurrah, we have won the match." Boys exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. She said, "What a beautiful weather it is." She exclaimed that it was a very beautiful weather. Father said, "What a lazy fellow she is." Father exclaimed that she was a very lazy fellow. The cobbler said, "How stupid I am." The cobbler exclaimed that he was very stupid. The girl said, "What a stupid fellow I am." The girl exclaimed that she was a stupid fellow. The captain said, "Good morning, friends." The captain bade his friends good morning. The leader said, "Farewell, my countrymen." The leader bade his countrymen farewell. The boy said, "If I were a king." The boy wished that he had been a king. The old lady said, "May you live long, my son." The old lady prayed that her son might live long. They said, "May you live a long and prosperous life." They prayed that you might live a long and prosperous life. Exercise number 3. Change the following sentences into direct, indirect speech, assorted sentences. "Why don't you obey my order?" said the officer to the peon. "Leave my service at once and do not come here again." In this sentence, there are 3 sentences. First starts with why, it is interrogative sentence. Second starts with leave, it is an order to the peon. And the third sentence starts with do not, it is a negative sentence. So the officer asked the peon why he had not obeyed his orders. He ordered him to leave his service at once and forbade him to come there again. She said to her friend, "How pleasant weather it is. I like going out for a walk very much. Let us go out for a long drive. Please take your sister too along with, and we shall enjoy ourselves there very much." In this sentence, there are sentences of different types. First is exclamatory, starting with how. Second is simple, ending with a full stop. The other are imperative sentences, let us and please. She exclaimed that it was a very pleasant weather and told her friend that she liked going out for a walk very much. She proposed to her friend that they should go out for a long drive. She further requested her friend to take her sister too along with, and told that they all would enjoy themselves there very much. The host said to the guest, "Please come in and have a seat. What brings you here? What can I do for you? Will you like to have a cup of tea?" The host requested the guest to come in and have a seat. He asked him what brought him there and what he could do for him. He further asked him if he would like to have a cup of coffee. The girl said to her father, "Why are you in such a pensive mood today? Please let me know its reason. It will be my pleasure if I can do anything for you. Have you not gone to your office today?" The father said to her daughter, "No, I am fine. I have not gone to my office because I want to see you. Are you free today? The girl asked her father why he was in such a pensive mood that day. She requested him to let her know its reason and told him that it would be her pleasure if she could do anything for him. She asked him if he had not gone to his office that day. The father replied in negative and told her that he was fine and he had not gone to his office because he wanted to see her. He asked her if he was free that day. The officer said to the employee, "Why are you late today? Do you not know that I do not allow anybody to come in the office late? What is the reason of your late arrival? I allow you to attend the office today as an exceptional case. Do not repeat this instance in future." The employee said, "I am late today because my son fell ill suddenly and I had to take him to the doctor. I am sorry for this and I assure you that I shall not repeat it in future." The officer asked the employee why he was late that day and if he did not know that he did not allow anybody to come in the office late. He asked him what the reason of his late arrival was. He informed him that he allowed him to attend the office that day as an exceptional case and advised him not to repeat that instance in future. The employee replied that he was late that day because his son had fallen ill suddenly and he had to take him to the doctor and he was sorry for that and he assured him that he would not repeat that in future. Thank you, viewers. Disclaimer: the writer has taken all care to provide correct information according to his knowledge and information on the post. However, he is not responsible for the error if there is any in it. Please check with other sources also before accepting. Any resemblance of the material with that on any digital or material source is incidental and writer is not responsible for the same in any way. This is without any prejudice to anyone concerned or not concerned with this.